Hi, folks, and we are back to Mad Game Tycoon. Mad Games, plural, Tycoon 2. With our magnificent Enigma Studios, we are making the Enigma game series. A game so enigmatic that even the title has you confounded. Is it an enigma or just a pygmy? It's very, very confusing from the get-go. Especially since we put a pygmy on the cover of the game. Deliberately. Okay. If we could. Our lead dev is going to do some contract work. That's right. So, optimizing load times for Tato Corp. Yes, have Arkanoid load so fast, you'll lose the game even before it started. Damn, that game was difficult. Chip and Dale. Huh, Star Kid. Interesting. Any decent new hires? Not really. Optimizing load times. Come on, applesauce. Optimize those load times. Optimize, optimize, optimize. He's working like those hackers in the movies. Their hacking skills are directly proportional to how fast they smash the keyboard. As if that were a thing. He's just pretending to work. Look at that. Okay, load times are almost done. All right. So, we still don't have any features to create an engine of our own. So, should we sneak in a third update for Enigma? When was the last one? Can't even remember. Yeah, I try to keep like an update every 7 weeks or so. We can develop a game, but in the meantime, I think. And put an update out for Enigma right after releasing Enigma 2. Can we? Oh, we cannot. Crap. We can't have a sequel because the rating was not over 70 the first time around. So it cannot be Enigma 2. It will not... Well, the IP is worthless for now yet, but still, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that specific block. And the spinoff is even higher. 50,000. That's asking a lot. So no spin-offs. Okay. I say. So if we cannot have an Enigma, we will have what? Cremation Simulator? Wow. That was something. Captain's Kidney. Yeah. Zorro Gears. Inhabitants of Space. That's the most generic space game name. The Inhabitants of Space. Where do you live in space? Generally. Story of a high-profile robbery. Grandmaster Scout. My god, some of these are... Okay, let's go with none of that crap. Let's make up our own puzzle game name. So let's see. Let's think about classic puzzle games. We had Sokoban pushing boxes around. We had Tetris. We had what else? I mean, Carmen Sandiego games were more adventure games, I'd say, than puzzle games. There was Huh. I have a blank. Such a long time ago, and it's, well, before my time, so I didn't really play those games as they were coming out. I'm not sure. Tetris arguably is a skill game more than a puzzle game. Tic-tac-toe. I mean... Tic-tac-toe is a puzzle game. Is chess a puzzle game? Not sure. So let's see. What should we name it? Something sounds puzzly. Like Sphinx? Sphinx has puzzles? Well, riddles. Obviously, it's a video game, so we need a capital X in the title somewhere. And if we could add on Ultra or Plus, we would also do that. So that when you have the box, the X is like in a different font, like fire or something. Yeah, video game. Video game design. In the 80s and 90s. Alright, so it's a puzzle game. In trend for another 49 weeks, so that's plenty of time still. Who do we target? Let's go for adults this time around. See if it's a specific target audience. We, of course, want to be in trend for the topic as well, so let's go for hacking. We have no alternative to a basic engine, do we? No. Because there's no features. And we're going to develop for the Apple One. And, oh, it's only 3,000 for dev costs. Well, when I say only. And, market share is growing, but there's already 8 games for it. Most of them we developed. Damn. Yeah. So... exclusive game discount 0%. Yeah, no exclusive discount for that. Should we also develop for the Fairchild? I mean, it's a few 100,000 extra potential customers. It's more saturated than the Apple One, though. And it's not likely to be a major platform anytime in the future, so it's not exactly a wasted investment, but... and it's gonna take a while. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So, adding that in, all the languages, please, because we want to be able to sell to every single country on the planet. And that's only extra 2,500. That's fine. Plenty affordable. That's... no, that's not the button. The button is... let's go to Enigma and copy design settings only. Make sure that that's the case. Yeah, well selected. And... what are the letters say? Let's go, we have more. Supported by the sound, controls, level design. Okay, so it's too easy. Better mission design. And better level design. Huh. Well, they didn't say about anything else. Let's maybe reduce the middle. Because we need the points. Right. And people were unhappy with everything else, essentially. Disappointed by... controlled sound and graphics. We'll leave that as is, I suppose. Because they were happy with the gameplay. And that is our specialty in terms of skills. Alright, so, we can add everything. So that's extra points to, yeah, gameplay and control, essentially. Yeah, no graphics or sound features yet. Alright. So we can pause, we have high scores and multiple controller support. Should we end the second platform? Would that make a difference in terms of sales? That much of a 300,000 potential customers. So if everyone bought it, sure, but it's highly unlikely. Even the most popular games have platform penetration of maybe 30%. Unless it's bundled, I mean, I guess Tetris had more than 30% penetration in the Game Boy, for instance, but for a long time, and that's how I purchased it back in the day, it came bundled with the Game Boy, so you had at least one game to play it with from the get-go. What the heck, 3,000? That's not that much money. All right. Develop Sphinx. The X being the most important part of the Sphinx. Lambs on the Road. Strange name. Right, so. Quality assurance is well on its way. Oh, there's new... No, that's not what I meant to click. New candidates. Marketing. Yeah, we're still ways off that. I think it's the end of July that the slump ends. Pretty sure. Ah, here we go. Can we afford this? It would bring in a lot of new fans. And if the hype for Sphinx is not that great, at least a minor boost would help, I suppose. That is why I started development this early, so yeah, let's go for that small booth at least. Let's go for Sphinx. Have some marketing behind it from the start. 156 extra fans. That triples our... No. Yeah, that quadruples our fan base. It's not a guarantee that every single one of our fans will purchase every single one of our games, but certainly increases the chances they will. Okay, we actually turned a tidy profit on Enigma, despite its mediocre quality. Piece of music for the current game was almost too much of a hit from the charts. To avoid a lawsuit, the piece of music was removed. Just change the melody. Instead of going poo poo pee doop, you go crap crap put up. And that's it. Come on, people. Yeah, this is the point where I'd say another update might not have any financial return for Enigma. 100 sales a week, yeah, it's crashing. The summer slump was fatal for it. Let's see if it bounces back at the end of August, and if it does significantly, we may still have another update for it, but probably not. Right. Should we polish it for a bit longer? I'd say so. Until I say so, infinity. And... yeah, people complain about the controls. Focus on controls. Maybe sound a bit more, because that's the lowest. Polish, polish, polish. Quality assurance is almost done. Ping and Pong. Defenders of the West. Oh. Quite a few games in market. Ooh, yeah. Let's take a look at this. My god, Asteroid Boy was a good game. Or is a good game. 90, Sonic Adventure 100% user 81. Oh my god. These studios know what they're doing. Not us. Well, that's Konami. Atari. Namco was making Sonic, really. Yeah, these are gonna sell like hotcakes. Is my prediction. All-time charts. Oh yeah. Start selling our bad boy by leaps and bounds. It's only been out 3 months. Well, okay. A hit. Anything over 80% is a hit, I think. Actually, we can check that. Yeah, that's 87. 78. Yeah, 78 is not a hit. So anything over 80 is a hit. That's what we're aiming for eventually. Oh well. Sphinx is gonna be a 60 or thereabouts, I think, in its current form. Not terrible, not great either. So we will not be able to make a sequel still. Oh my god. We may need to train personnel before you manage that, apparently. Well, darn it. We're a lot of money short from that. Let's see the job market. Is anyone... No. Nobody is bug-free. Game testing, we may need you for the quality. What is that? Stress averse. Take breaks during crunch times. Eh. There won't be much in the way of crunch times for quality. Yeah, I don't think we'll have an update for Enigma. Sales are way down. Okay, so time to release Sphinx. Still polishing. I don't think that did much. Yeah, it's only a short polish time. 6 weeks development time. Finish development. And let's see if we can find a decent publisher for it. Okay, Data East likes us and has 3 market strength. So it should, in theory, sell more than we managed with, was it Epics we signed Enigma with? Yeah, should sell more than with Epics. It'll give us less per sale though. But again, market strength is king. If you don't know that, if you didn't know that, you know that now. Count those stars. Baby, baby, baby. 5 is Rockstar sales. Yeah. Let's try get our relationship up with Data East. Who knows? They may be our first exclusive publisher. And, yeah. Not close to 70. So no sequel yet. Storyline and gameplay great. Okay, so that's spot on apparently. Game is not boring. Graphically, the title received no accolades. Ugh. Okay, so we'll have to work on that, clearly. But it doesn't have to hide due to shame either. Sound effects sound like they were made by 2 people. Well, 1 actually, so... 1 very talented, 1 an amateur. When he was well rested and when he was tired. Just us. The game's controls are okay, however it lacks intuition. The game will certainly not be a hit, but genre fans will have fun with it. Excellent. And that is quite literally a screenshot from Sokoban. I recognize it. That is the elevator and all the boxes that you had to carry over into it. Neat. We have commission work. Ooh, we have contract games that pay a bit better but require a lot better scores as well. We may look at that a bit later on, but for now, yeah, let's... Because these actually pay for 14 workload, that is less than making a game. They pay better. Yeah. Smash that. Let's see if the sales bounce back for Enigma. If they do, we'll end the automation and quickly iron out an update for that. Okay, okay, marketing. They're putting their wallet... Oh, that's not a very large marketing campaign, though. Only up to 31 hype. Anyway, let's move you over. And do we want to... We may want to. Yeah, we want our quality... Yeah. Quality assurance. Some of them 3x3, yeah. 1 person to begin with, I'd say. Or the closest possible to the facilities. 1 work desk. So they can look outside the window and see nothing outside. Trash can, just so they know that we think of them as trash. Here's what I think of you. Can't squeeze that in there. No. Nope. Put it there then. And put you over here with... where's the medicine cabinet? And quality assurance. Oh yeah, let's not forget the plant. So that there can be our little sunshine, or sunflower. And, let's see, quality assurance. It's very depressing, and you'll probably end up dead. So yeah, an alien poster seems appropriate for quality assurance. And, oh, they actually have a console. Is that an Atari? Looks like one. And... oh, like a checkbox. Yeah, a list of things that need to check. And markers to check the features they're, yeah, doing quality assurance for. Okay, neat. Neato burrito. We have no commission to work because we just created this office, so there's no contracts that appear. prior to that, and we can... Oh yeah, we have quite a few reports to create. So, we would like to make sure that this is well designed. So let's... it is game testing. Yeah, game tester. Let's hire a game tester. The best game tester available. And as I predicted, that is the only good game tester. Claudius Schifo. He's cheap because of his mental problems. We like cheap. We love us some cheap labor. Okay, got that report. And so let's smash the rest of these. Automatically create a report for everything. Let's see, skill games, sure. So we'll have an idea of what we're doing wrong, and it's most likely a lot. And sales did not bounce back, they're crashing even further, so that's it for Nigma. Okay. Still, nice return on investment, pretty much 100% profit margin on the investment. So that is completed. Oh, new assignments. Do we want to do that as well? Sure, 23. Workload we can do quite quickly. Let's, yeah, compact that. That actually sold 120 Apple because it's not exclusive. Yeah, 6,000 sales. Respectable for a first game. The second game is already, oh my god. Their marketing was in fact super, super good. They're pushing that like there's no tomorrow. My god, we're gonna make a bundle on that one. Okay, Sphinx is our leading IP, I think. If we could only have a 70% development score on something. That'd be smashing. So we can make sequels. Okay, we need a lot of money because we want to start training people. No bug-free people yet. Can they even appear this early? Feels like they're deliberately not giving me any. The game. I want no bugs. Oh my god, Sphinx is selling. Selling. We need to update that. Finish the sprite editor, come on. There's always a little light in the darkness. Not if it's complete darkness. Free update for Sphinx. What is it lacking? Pretty much the same thing as the first game. We didn't have any bugs, no. Okay. Before the end of the week, excellent. Ah, yeah, finally off the market. Yeah, not bad. 40,000 in costs, including the updates. 30,000 in profit. If all the games we make are like that, we'd be fine for a long while. And my god, is Sphinx selling well. I was not expecting that. Well, Nigma is off the market, so that's less competition for that as well. But still, wow. Okay. We are on trend and on topic. That also helps. Okay, so update for that is done. There's no new features? No. Next up, we are going to be focusing on training, I think. Should we go for marketing so we can have high-prior games? Well, the publisher is doing fine. And if we manage to 70, we'll have sequels, so that's also a bit of a hype boost in and of itself. Yeah, let's try to go for a training room next. We really need to have tip-top developers to make quality games. And we are not tip-top. We're terrible at almost everything except game design, so we need to improve that pronto. Right, so any contract work we can smash in the meantime. Adventure and skill games. Adventure 23%, I think we'd manage that, right? And that would improve our skill for the apple. Adventure, okay, we know that's not for all, so let's go for adults. Our reports are already helping. And not cities, okay, so let's go for time travel. Actually, go for gangsters. Dog and cat. Rightio. And English. Let's look at our reports here. We've got Star Soul. Yeah, no, you have to go there. Oh, we already have a few green ticks here. So it's mission design is 5, beginner friendliness. Wait, did we, yeah, beginner friendliness and mission design. Okay, those are the right ones. Okay, that's fine. Star Soul was slightly better, apparently, so... Copy the design settings. Right, so it's telling us these are wrong. Ah, 40, 30, 15, 15. Okay. So we were quite wrong on the sound front. Let's go for that. And the rest, I have no idea. Yeah. It's a contract game, so we have no letters to tell us what's wrong exactly. So I can only guess. Okay, let's reverse... No, that's clearly not right. Let's reverse settings. See if that does anything. So that's clearly not right either. Certain game length, so like that maybe. We'll see. This should help have a better score outright. We'll see how that does. The 3 things that actually add to the game quality. First for the Apple, we not just need the keyboard. Maybe don't skimp on that. We may need the points for 23. Alright. Dog and Cat Employee of the Month has worked a night shift, resulting in significantly increased performance of the game. Oh. Okay. Nighttime hallucination resolved technical problems, apparently. Ooh, 20 to 40. It's 23. It should be good, right? Yeah, okay. Cool, 15. Add an extra 1.8 in the reputation marker. Good. If we keep clearing them that away, we'll be fine. Fine, fine, fine. Still no bug-free people. Okay. Worker count is good for the time being. Oh my god, sales crashed for Sphinx? So quickly? Why? Already has an update. That's odd. Well, it's doing very well anyway, but that's slightly disappointing. Such a high peak and quick trough right afterwards. Anywho, we have another contract game, another 2. Oh, that's a racing game. We need to research that. Okay. Okay, let's just keep smashing these contracts. Getting our skill up with the Apple one. Right, so from our reports, these are wrong. So, skill game, let's see, Paku Paku and Terraria. So, we should have a... no. We should have a 40, 10, 10, 40. Ooh. Oh yeah, by the way, that's, oh, 50, 10, 10, 30. Interesting. Okay, 40, 10, 10, 40. These actually, yeah, this is another reason why I chose puzzle games as our specialty. Because initially, as you can see, I had no idea it was exactly like this, but gameplay points are the most valuable, and that's game design. If you focus your main design, your main character's points on design, these are the points that are going to be the most valuable for puzzle games. Yeah, so graphics and sound, not much the focus. People are sort of complaining about that, but yeah. Alright, so 40, 10, 10, 40. So that's alright. And, oh, of course, we should... no, that's not what I meant. Is it from this? Yeah, copy the game design settings. 40, 40, 10, 40, right? Yeah, 40, 10, 10, 40. And so, these are wrong. Well, we got quite a few right from the get-go. Not bad. So, skill games... I suppose they're less violent than that, apparently. Maybe more casual. Maybe even less story. More beginner friendly but less depth? Not sure. And, oh no, 5 is the correct... Okay, so I have 3 points too many. So maybe you should have more level design. I have no idea what I'm doing. See if this does better than Pak Paku. So for this, we work on that. Yeah, let's practice our pause function. Why not? Let's get that to 5. I'll still be in the black for... yeah. Cool. At least 10,000, I'd say. If we make the bonus, which we should. Please make the bonus. You're skilled at everything, pretty much. And got a report on how to best distribute your efforts, so... go for it. Ah, for the Apple we need keyboard. No choice. Okay. Oh well. Thousands and less profit. So should we... what the heck. Let's give it a slight boost in balance. Then start fixing the bugs, which will inevitably come. Yep, already one there. Smash them bugs. And yeah, it's already at 10 to 30, so that's fine, I'd say. We're right on target to go well over the target. No bugs to fix. Okay, continue development just for a tiny bit. Smash the bug. Bug is smashed. Right back into the development page. And I think we can hand it over in current state, right? Oh, yeah. Nice. Well done. I'm worrying about Sphinx necks. Let's put out another update for that. Maybe we need something else. Maybe we need a gameplay. Yeah, performance. Do that, people. You have, yeah, 2 new games to create reports for. Any good people to hire? Not really. We have programmers and designers. We don't need those. We need, if anything, a sound designer and a graphics designer, but seems like we are going to find any that don't produce bugs. Kinetica 26. That's a racing game, though. We need to research for that prior to anything else. Okay, we can research racing games. For one game only. Is that worth it? It'll pay for itself. Minus the dev cost, of course. Okay, Sphinx is doing very, very well. 100k cleared on it. It's very, very promising. If only we managed to reach 70 rating. Oh, you already finished that? Really? Right. And no contract work? No. Oh well. Okay, racing is researched. A sound artist. That is tempting. And they are an all-rounder, which isn't terrible. And lucky. They're quite expensive. Sound is not a priority for any of our game types. But it might just push us over the 70% mark. How many people are going to fit here? 2 for the current space. We expand that a bit. We could have 3, I suppose. Add in the sound engineer. See if you can have the perfect game for Christmas. I think that's the plan. And they're jumping in. Yes, joyfully jumping. Because of my magnificent decision. That, however, is going to be next time. Until then.